Our next step is to return a list view from the items that we retrieved from our snapshot. And to do that, we're going to return a list view.builder. And this is a factory constructor that we should use when creating list views that can hold a large number of items. Now, this is a widget that takes two arguments. One of them is called an item count, and here we can pass items dot length like this. And the other argument is an item builder, which is a closure that gives us a context and an index. And we can use this to call our own item builder with context. And since the second argument of our item builder is an object of type T, then here we need to pass items of index so that we can reference the item at position index in our list. And just to be clear, I want to explain how this code works one more time. First of all, we return a ListView.builder. So rather than using the standard ListView constructor, which takes a children argument, we use this builder constructor instead, which has different arguments. So why are we using ListView.builder? And the reason is that when we need to show a list that can have a large number of items, then only a few are visible on screen at any one time. And this means that the builder is only called for the items that are visible on screen as we scroll. And this is a lot better for performance. And since we are building a custom list items builder ourselves, then we can delegate the creation of each item in the list to our own item builder. So with this setup, we have ListView.builder, which is very useful to show a list of items with good performance. But that is only useful when we have data to show. And that's why we have a list items builder, which can also handle the remaining UI states. Okay, so our list items builder is now complete, and we can head back to the jobs page. And now we can replace all this code with a return list items builder of type job. And we need to import this widget. And in here we can pass a snapshot of snapshot. And then we have an item builder. And this gives us a context and a job object. And we can use this to return. And I'm going to just copy these lines. So we can return a job list style, passing on the job, and also providing the onTap callback like this. And now we can delete all this code. And now that we have updated all our code, then we should be able to hot reload. And as you can see, the empty state still works. And then I can try to log out. And then I can sign back in with email and password so I can retrieve my list of jobs. And as we can see, the jobs are now loaded on the list, and tapping on a job reveals the edit job page as expected. In summary, we have been able to simplify the UI code in the jobs page by introducing a list items builder that takes care of the different UI states for us. And we made this builder generic enough so that we can use it to work with different types of data models, as well as different types of widgets for each item. And this is possible because we are using the builder design pattern. And builder plays a big part in writing reusable code because it means that we don't make any assumption about how the list items are built or how they behave, because it is the calling code that takes care of that. So Flutter uses the build pattern extensively, and if you want, you can create your own builders like we had done over here. So I encourage you to embrace builder in your own apps. By the way, in this constructor, I forgot to add the required annotation, so let me do that quickly. Like that. And also, I want to add a comma over here. Okay, so let's continue on the next video.